Hello, this is Steve from Beaute's Leatherworks. Today's project is this varsity jacket. Now it seems that the other video I did of that varsity jacket replacing the sleeves was pretty popular. So this customer contacted me, said, if you're willing to take a job on, you know, I've got one for you. Like, yeah, of course, whatever it needs. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the vinyl sleeves, the vinyl pocket trims, and replace it with somewhat like an off-white pebble grain leather. We're going to extend the sleeves 2 inches as per customer's request. Now we've cleaned, basically dry cleaned the jacket to prep the body and the lining and the cuffs and the collar. Make sure they're all nice and clean. Once we replace the leather, once we replace the vinyl on the sleeves, it shall be ready to go. All right, so let's get started. All right. Let's get busy. This is Tennessee Volunteers. Oh, this job was a $490 job. $490 job? Is you crazy? Man, I wouldn't put that kind of money in that jacket. I'd just go buy a new one. I'm getting so tired of hearing those comments. Why you should just buy a new one for that price? You guys are missing the point if that's what you're thinking. This is not an issue about buying a new one. Of course, you can do whatever you want to do. But the customer wants to keep the jacket. And if they're willing to pay for it, and I'm willing to repair it, restore it, whatever you want to call it. All right. I mean, there's really just your basic tailoring, you know? It's nothing really major about it. So you have to make sure that things are like centered when you're cutting, stitching. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add another 2 inches to the lining of the jacket also, because we're extending the sleeves. So therefore you got to extend the lining at the same time. If you don't, it's just not going to work, you know. Lining is going to be too short and it's going to pull up on the sleeve, and you don't want that. No, sir. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I'm going to look for, what movie was that from? Oh, man, it was Adam Sandler movie. Wait, when he says like, shut up. Oh, man, what movie was that from? Was that Billy Madison? I'm going to have to look for that. So that's going to be my, like, it's going to be my other catchphrase. Every time I hear somebody complaining about you should have gotten a new bag or a new jacket or whatever, I'm going to play that. Now I got to look for it. Damn it, I forgot what movie that was from. I'll look for it. And there's the sleeve. So basically we're going to take that center seam, flatten that out. So it's in 3 pieces right there. 1, 2, and 3. We'll cut it out, make a pattern, make it 2 inches longer, stitch it together, and put it back to the jacket. It's not that simple, but it's that simple. All right, let's continue. All right, so we've got our sleeves cut. Well, this is one sleeve. We can use the same sleeve basically, just turn it over, have a reverse pattern, because this way you don't have to take both sleeves apart to get the pieces out. Now it's kind of important where to position, you know, the piece that you're about to cut. You want to make sure that you got a good piece of leather there, no scars on it. And you got to position it properly so you save some space, you know. growing up, I used to watch my dad. My dad was a shoemaker, right? He made shoes from scratch. And growing up, I used to watch him, you know, cut patterns of the uppers. You know, he would have templates like this, basically. And he would spend a lot of time just studying the hide, you know, and then positioning the pieces on there. I always thought, Dad, why don't you just cut it? You know, just cut the piece out, you know? And now I understand that him taking the time to do it properly, basically it saves a lot of material, okay? When you're positioning a piece of leather, piece of pattern, you got to kind of check and double check, make sure that you're utilizing as much of the leather as you can and not having any waste, because that's where your money is basically invested, you know, in the leather piece that you have, and you're going to get as much of the leather piece, the project of the leather piece as possible, you know. So you just got to make sure that a way of cutting it and saving some time and saving some money at the same time. This is going to be a kind of tough one. We're going to have a little bit of waste here. We already tried that side. We want to save that larger piece for a larger project. So this is the piece that we're going to make 2 inches longer. So we're going to make sure we have enough here to take that 2-inch length there. Now usually I eyeball 2 inches, I mean, you know, but since I've got the measuring tape here, I'll just mark 2 inches off there and be done with. And that's it. Oh, I found that saying. All right, where is it? I saved it. All right, you guys ready? Turn the volume up. Come on now. Of course it doesn't want to play now. Okay, buddy, okay. Let's... Now it won't play. All right, I'll get back to you guys on that. Let's continue. All right, so we need to cut pieces for the pocket. So basically, there's 3 pieces of the pocket, the back piece here and the 2 flaps right there. So this is 2 inches by 8 inches. This is basically 1 inch here, 1 inch tucked under, and 8 inches. So we need to do 3 2 by 8 per pocket. So 6 pieces total. 6 2 by 8s. Two down, and uh-oh, this is enough. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I think we can get away with it. Yeah, we'll be fine. Doesn't have to be exactly. It could be a little bit smaller, but it'll still work. Now, that's 3. Make sure you get rid of these pieces. Okay, let's see if I can find it for you.
Hey man, if you clean this piece off your counter, clean your counter up a little bit, you'll gain like 1,000 subscribers.
This is what I want to say when I hear that. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this handy. Oh Lord, watch. Somebody will get offended about me playing that.
Hey man, you shouldn't talk like that about your subscribers, about your viewers, you know?
I cracks myself up. Oh, y'all need to lighten up, all right? This world is too damn serious, man. I can't wait to hear the comments now. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. There's too much crap going on in this world to take things seriously. Y'all need to lighten up. All right. Let's get busy. So we got 2, 4. This is going to be number 5. Number 5 and... I need one more. And number 6. We say 6, right? 6, 3, 3, yep, 6. Okay, now, in the middle of the pockets, you've got some felt. Just going to reuse that. Look at that. We'll use that piece. Let's continue. Yes. Wow. So as you can see, the sleeves are ready. 1, 2, 3 piece. And also the pockets are semi-ready. So now we get to assemble on the jacket. All right, let's continue. Coffee time. Can I smell it? Come on, can you smell it? Smells good. Where's my scissors? Come on now, where'd you go? Okay. I knew it was there somewhere. A lot of layers going on here. Just make sure everything's lined up. If not, we just do it over again. No big deal. Alright, she's getting there. Let's continue. Alright, so we've got the sleeves on, okay? Extended the lining about 2 inches. Now we get to put the cuffs on. Now, we want to make sure that the center seam, which is right here, and the center seam on the lining and the center seam on the cuff are all lined up. So what we do here, some people, what they'll do is they'll stitch this part together just a little bit so it doesn't move. You can do that. Or you don't have to. Okay, you come in and pull it inside out. All right. Now again, take a look it over, make sure that all the seams are lining up. That's good, that's good. Now you get to stitch everything together. Told you guys, it's not hard. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Oh, Lord. I hope my tape holds well. Yeah, I got a tape holding the camera together to the wall. So what? One of these days I'll get organized and get some nice tripods, and which I have, but some of them are just pain in the butt to move around to secure it, you know, so I just improvise. And it works well, you know, most of the time. Well, when I'm doubling on the tape so it doesn't fall. And that is one cuff. Now turn it. Now you got to be careful. Sometimes the sleeve lining twists and you're really stuck with a hand won't go through the sleeve. Not too bad. There's the seam. Pretty close. Cool. Now do the other cuff, close the lining, and we're done with this project. All right, let's continue. All right, welcome back. We are done with another project. It's your basic Letterman jacket. Now we've kind of upgraded it to leather sleeves. His was vinyl, leather pocket trims, cleaned everything up, and hopefully this will last for another, 30 years to come. I have to get another hanger for it because this is kind of too small, and I don't want the shoulders to kind of stretch out of shape because it's not an everyday jacket. It's going to sit in the closet, right? So you might want to put like a padding on the hanger so it doesn't mess up the shoulders there. All right, well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Any comment you guys want to make, good, bad, ugly, I'll take it all. I may not agree with all of them, but it's okay. You can leave them and share all you want. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the bell notification. Hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a video. Also, what else? If you have any questions, email me, bedos@yahoo.com, bedos@yahoo.com. And if you send me an email, please be patient. I got a ton of email to get to, and I will, I promise you. All right, we'll see you guys again on the next project. Take care.